And we're back. I'm very sorry to everybody that was watching. I'm going to be doing a little bit of admin while I'm talking here. Hopefully everyone will see what has happened. We had a technical issue and our stream finished, which is a little annoying. I don't quite know how we did that, but, you know, these things happen. And like I say, that was all part of the plan of doing a little bit of live tonight. If you just bear with me a second, I am just... trying to find where everybody's gone. Well, hopefully everyone will find out and come over. Bear with. I tell you what, let us do a little bit of this for now. All right, well, there we go. I've just thrown the links around as best I can. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry. There are 5 people watching, so maybe you will come back. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. We obviously pulled a plug out somewhere along the line, but these things happen. That's fine. So I'm glad you've all come back. There was 10 at one point watching, so that's cool. Thank you for taking the time to be with us. As I say, I wanted to go over and talk about the auctions themselves. So what I'm going to do just for a minute is I'm going to, if you didn't realize already, have the man himself explain what this is, why this is so important. We're live, Mr. Childs.
You're so green. You're so grumpy. Oh, look at you. So angry. Hello. My name is Malcolm Childs. I am the founder and chairman of Models for Heroes, the charity that the Birthday Bash is supporting this year. Hooray! Models for Heroes provide model kits and guidance to the emergency services and the armed forces, veterans and serving of the UK. And we use the model making hobby as a meaningful, relaxing, wholesome hobby that can aid recovery and keep you on an even keel, well-being wise. It's fantastic that we have so much support and from all modelers across the world. So thank you very, very much for your hard work, for your plastic expeditions, and your dioramas and your models and everything else. Thank you very much for your hard work and your time and support. It means a lot to us. Do go out and stretch your legs and get some sleep and rest and drink lots of coffee and just moving about your shoulders and stuff and all that thing. Don't sit there too still. Enjoy yourself, have fun, and I'll be seeing you around. I'll be there building. I'm not sure really. Anyway, thank you very much. Enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.
That's a wrap, everybody. Oh, don't work with children or amateurs.
You little orc.
Thank you, Mr. Childs, for your message. We'll see that through the weekend. There won't be as many videos as previous, but that's fine. Okay, so there's 6 people watching. Those that will find us will find us. I've done everything I can this end. So, Steph, why don't you talk about the auctions in the UK?
Okay, we're having an auction in the UK. Give you your money. Do you want me to go through the slides?
Yeah, you might as well.
Right then. Same rules as last year. So there's no change there. So we will be having that one. So you can at least. Oh. Can you? No, you can't. So we're going to be having this. Go through these slides quickly. So only bid if you're in the region. All lots will last 5 minutes. We'll mark in the chat with start and finish. We'll give you a countdown in the chat as well. Last countdown marker will be 30 seconds in the chat. What we see as the highest bid that comes in last will be the final decision. And postage is not included. You've got to add a £5 onto your payment. So them's the rules. So quickly go through these. Mason's models, thank you very much. An Aeroscale DH Vampire FB5 in 1/72 scale. Thank you very much, Masons. Tiger Hobbies have gone for the 1/48 Ghost of Kiev MiG-29. Thank you very much again, Tigers. Salisbury Model Centre have chucked in a 1/35 Hobby Boss Jackal 1. Thank you very much, Oz. It's very good of you. Mr. Sprewbox himself has chucked in the Soviet MBV2 late KT-28 gun in 1/35 scale. Thank you, James.
Nice.
We've also got Modelers United. They've chucked in the limited edition E of the World, the AH-64 Apache E in 1/35 from TACOM. Thanks, Fred. Superstar. EBMA, stepping up as per usual, is a bench organizer bundle. They've got a 215mm bench tidy, 215mm set of drawers, and a full half draw set. So thank you very much to EBMA for those. We've got Rubicon, loads of tools and glues. You've got your God hand there. You've got your heavy duty snips, and you've got some rocket glue, rocket gel glue. You've got some perfect plastic putty and some plastic magic glue. So again, Steve at Rubicon, thank you very much. Nice little bundle there. Airfix, a vehicle bundle. Quick build and starter sets. They've got the Land Rover, they've got the Jag E-Type, they've got 2 Lambos and a Bugatti. Excellent set for somebody who's just starting off. Next up, we've got Rubicon with their model kit bundle. You've got 8 models there from Rubicon, ranging from a truck, couple of tanks, LVTA, armoured car, a Tilly, and a Pack 38. Nice. Thank you again to Rubicon. FX, we've got a military bundle. You've got the Canadair Sabre 4. You've got HMS Belfast. You've got the Churchill Bridge Layer, and you've got Black Buck as well. Another awesome lot. Right. Hobby Company. They've really pulled the stops out on this one. This is a Tamiya 148 Lockheed P38H Lightning in white box. This was never released in the UK. It was released as a special edition in the US, but this white box version was never released in the UK. The Hobby Co have kindly donated one of these. This is a bit of a special one. This is. Next up,
nice.
we have 2 thin coats, Duncan Rose, a set of Wave 1 2 thin coats paints. What you see there is what you'll get. The whole range of those. That is what you're going to get. Another awesome bundle. And finally, you have got 2 Cromwells from Mr. L. Murray, the pub landlord, that he has made, and he has signed on the bottom. So he had to paint the bottom. Unlike some people. So there, I believe, are those, aren't there?
There's only one slide of that at the moment because we've got the other slide being made up at the moment, but there will be 2 of those.
Yep. And they probably won't go out in that order. The order will be slightly different. So, yeah, that's what we are looking at for our auction lots on Sunday evening.
Awesome.
Oh, there we
hello.
Go. It's all right.
Yeah, awesome. As we said earlier, the UK and Australia have gone a little bit on the quiet side with the auction lots because we weren't going to go mad. We concentrated more on bundles this year for obvious reasons. I just wanted to say, I have said it in the chat there already, but Go For It Painting, he's there saying hello to everybody. Hello, thank you for joining us. And yeah, like Crazy said, there's a nice little assortment there for the UK. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly head over and do a similar thing, but just going to quickly cover the Australian lots. And then we'll have a cry and a weep over the American.
I'm going to go.
Anyway.
I'm leaving.
So Australia, as I say, there's not that many this year. We've got Hobbies Australia has donated this Magnet Factory Bradbury M2 A4 in 135th. They've also donated a Academy 172nd. Now it says they're US Navy MPM 5A. However, this particular boxing will go out as the RAAF markings. Now, this has not been released yet. It's about 2 months prior to it being released. So there we go. So the box art would probably be different, I guess. but that will go out, and that's going to be a cracky little build as well.
Little,
Our
1/72.
Yeah, well, you say little, do you? But it's not really. But anyway, a cracking kit from Metro Hobbies. They've donated the 148th Westland Sea King. Now this is quite a new release. I built this kit myself. It's fantastic, really, really fantastic. So that's a great little thing, and that's only just in Australia. That's only just hit the shelves. So that's a wonderful thing. And then our last part of our auction is the wonderful Scale Modelers Supplies have put together a bundle. Now this bundle contains brushes, nippers, sanders, crocodile clips, an airbrush, a selection of paints, some acrylic and some not. So quite a nice little range of all the things they sort of do, so you can get a bit of a taste of what Scale Modelers Supplies, SMS as we all go for, actually can provide to you. So that's for the Australian guys. As I say, it's not an awful lot this year. Lots of reasons for that. Partly we did it late. Secondly, we were going small until the Americans went, no. Just remember, with all the auctions, there are postage fees to be included in the amount you pay. They're not included in what you bid. They are to be added to what you bid. So if you are the winning bidder, please be aware that there are postage costs to be added onto that. In America, same rules will apply as everywhere else, but $10 for a small item, so resin, decals, facades, paint sets, that sort of thing. $20 for full kits and books. And yeah, you've got a little bit of a clue there. $30 for a 1/16 kit. So, yeah, we're not going to cry too much. We're not really. So let's have a quick look. I mean, I'm going to try and go through these as quickly as possible. But bear in mind, there is 50 plus. So here we go. So we have got Value Gear up front. They have got a bundle of Value Gear bits and pieces in 1/24th. They've got it in 1/35th, and they've got it in 1/48th, and they've also got it in 1/72nd. So some nice bundles there. 6 separate packs, and that's all going to be sent off to you once you win that bid. We've got a new person for this year, Furball Aero Designs. These are the colours and markings for the P47 Part 1. We've also got from Furball the F35 Part 5. This is for the 1/48th options. 12 USMC F35Bs that covers. Then you've got colours and markings for the F105. Again, the Thunder Chiefs, this would be the D, F, and C version of that. And there are 15 options in 1/48th. I'm getting private messages as well. So we've also got from Furball the P8A. This is 1/72nd option. 14 options again. And this is for the P8A aircraft. A bit more from Furball. These are the 1/48th options, 10 options for the A6E Intruders, colours and markings, etc. Then you've also got the 1/48th 10 options for the F4N and J aircraft for the USMC Rhinos. And lastly, from Furball, this is the 1/48 options of 4 options there for the commemorative schemes for the F15C and E. So some great decal options there for you to choose. Tankcraft are up next. Tankcraft are going to give you a choice of any Tankcraft mat, a glue base, and a set of the new titanium tweezers. That's a pretty cool prize in itself. Next up would be Tamiya. So Tamiya are going to throw us the 1/48th P38J Lightning. They also are going to, these are all separate lots, obviously, but there's also the 1/48th F14A late launch set. Pretty good set, that is. They're also going to give us the 1/48th F35A Lightning 2, as well as the 148th S35B Lightning II. We've also got in there the 148th FM1 Wildcat Mandlet. You've also got the 148 Tamiya Bedford Ambulance. And you've also got the 135th Jagdpanzer 470A. The 124th GMA T50 Supercar. And all of those are lots from Tamiya. So we're going to move on to AK. So AK have been very generous this year. This is the facade kit 2 English Hotel. You've also got the facade kit 3, which is a space station gate. You've also got the facade kit 4, which is the billet. I probably pronounced that wrong, but never mind. You can read that yourself. AK have also given us the Real Colours 4 colour set, paint set for the British Army Africa late 1942-43. And they've given us a couple of books as well. And this is the Adam Wilder Laying Techniques, Theoretical Soviet Armour. And I think there's 2 of those books. And there's also 2 of these books, which is the AK Interactive Doomsday Chariots Apocalyptic Vehicles. So there's 2 of those, as I said. Now, Andy Hobbies headquarters. Thank you so much to the guys at Andy Hobbies. They have really, really, really made me want to cry. One of the lots they're going to give is the 1/16th M10 Antilles tank destroyer, but this is signed by Achilles. Sorry, I probably said that wrong the second time. Anyway, this is signed by Andy Killen, and he is the designer of the kit, as far as we're aware. You've also got the 1/16th M10 tank destroyer, again signed by the same person. You've then also got the Andy Hobbies Das Works 1/16th SDKFZ 251 half track, and this is signed by Harold. I'm going to bully your name. Sorry, Busick, is that something like that?
Borska.
Thank you. And again, I believe these are very well known people to do with the designs and all the rest of it. So forgive my ignorance if you're watching this and the butchering of your name. Andy Hobbies are also giving this. This is the Das Works 135th Vomog mag. Sorry, this again is signed by Harold. So that's fantastic. Thank you so much to the Andy Hobbies guys. That's a lot of value there in kits, and that's going to cause an absolute mayhem in the bidding wars, I'm sure. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get 1/16th into Scott's suitcase, but we can try. A newbie, again, a new joint to the auction is Bases by Bill, and he's offering a set of 3 new simple bases, the USN wooden carrier deck bases in 1/72nd, 1/48th, and 1/32nd. Amazing. I really want them. Thanks for that. Now this is a donation by Jeremy Moore, and again this is the 1/16th Andy Hobbies HQ M10 Achilles tank destroyer. Achilles, thank you. That one.
Yeah.
So that's what, 5, 6 1/16th kits now, something like that. Anyway, so thank you again for that donation. That's very, very generous of you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm speechless, got to be honest. Then we're going to move on to the detail and scale aviation publication. So these are some books. This is the P38 Lightning Part 1, XP38 prototype, through to the P38H variants. Excuse me a second.
Sneezy.
Oh, that was pretty good, isn't it?
Bless you.
And they're also going to donate this one, which is the A6 Intruder. This is the Colours and Markings Series Volume 1. And also this book, which is the attack aircraft of the US Navy and Marine Corps. Excellent. I think better than a bit of reference. Now, This is from Panzer Concepts, another new person to join us in the auctions. Thank you very much again for this. Now, this is signed by the kit designer, and Panzer Concept is owned by the kit designer. So this is the 135th Das Works Vermug, but obviously it's going to be signed by Mr. D. Becker. Thank you so much for that donation. I really, really appreciate that. Almost, well, we're over halfway, in fact. So we've got the Plastic Posse. They're going to donate a few kits. This is the Bandai sealed 1/144th 8080 from Star Wars.
Nice.
You don't know this next one, Stefan. You are going to cry. They're also donating the AMT Studio Series 135th TIE Fighter.
Bleep,
Very
bleep,
nice.
bleep, bleep. Kits.
They're also going to donate the 1/24th scale. I'm not going to read all that out. It's a car.
Yeah.
It's a racing car.
Vroom, vroom.
And that comes with the camo, and that comes with extra decals. And that's from the Model Geeks. Model Geeks podcast. Thank you very much, guys. They've also got another car there. This is a Richard Petty 1972 Dodge Charger. That's crying out for a particular scheme.
Yes.
But yeah, it's there, and that will come with some extra decals as well. They're also donating this. This is the 148 Sukamura F4G Phantom 2 Wild Weasel 5. Oh, very nice.
Nice.
Then the Plastic Posse are coming back in with a few extra pieces that they found. This is the AK Interactive 135th Rail Shunter. It's a logo.
Oh, yeah.
This is quite, This is a new addition to the AK range, and looks pretty cool, actually. I've got to be honest. And then they've also, Model Geeks are going to throw in, I think they've already done that one. Maybe that doesn't need to be there. Anyway, don't worry about that one. Plastic Posse podcast are also going to be throwing in this Magic Factory 132nd Shore Rod M2A4 Bradley in 135th. That's very nice. That looks like a familiar picture. No, I think we've already done that one. Sorry. And then we've got another sponsor that's joined us, which is the High Altitude Hobbies. So this is Brett. He's donated a couple of kits for us. This is a 135th Border Models BF 109G-6. It's meant to be a very, very nice kit. And then lastly, this is again from him, the 135th Tacom AH64D Block 2 Apache. Now, there are a couple of slides there that are duplicated, but I seem to think the numbers are correct. So I will double check that. But as you can see, the American guys have absolutely gone mental with all the donations. Thank you, everybody that's got involved and donated stuff. I'm really, really, really grateful to you. And I know Malcolm will be gobsmacked as I am. So, there we go. We have also been joined by Making Models Carl. He says, "Hey, folks, hope you're all ready for the weekend." Nice to see you, Carl. Carl was going to be with me. Carl was going to be with us this evening, but unfortunately, due to some technical issues with the car, he's been waylaid, so that's not a problem. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. William Thomas is there saying evening all. And lastly, Crazy Local is saying, nice assortment. Yeah. I got a feeling he actually said that a little while ago, because that's 15 minutes ago. So I think he's either hiding or busy phoning up the bank manager and saying, I need a loan. Can we make sure we got some extra cash going? Because
more than likely, knowing Crazy Loco,
he certainly will.
He always does.
Oh, he's driving. There we go. He's driving. Well, I hope that you didn't go all over the road with excitement, Crazy. But yeah, you got your opportunity to get some amazing lots. Signatures are completely in this year, as well as bundles. And as Scott alluded to on our previous broadcast, there are some extras that I'm not aware of, and I'm not there, so I don't know what that's about at all. So that's pretty exciting. He did tell me one, in fairness, but yeah. So, but I can't tell you because it's a surprise. So yeah. So there we go. So what we're going to do, as I said, or we have said in our broadcast, is the auctions will be done over the weekend for the Americans, because that, there's no way they're going to squeeze that all in one hit. So and they will literally move them around so that the real sought after kits will be mixed throughout the whole weekend during prime time, is what Scott said. And obviously, as Steph alluded to earlier, the Australian and UK auctions will happen on the Sunday. Times will be advertised, but you'll need to stay tuned, to be quite honest, because it's just how it works. You want to be in it to win it. You're gonna have to tune in and get involved. There we go. Oh, thank you, Crazy.
Yep.
Thank you very much for that auction warm up. Yeah, I will make sure that hits into the funds. Definitely. I will be turning that off for. So my channel, obviously, we can do that sort of thing. It's very kind of you. But for the auction for the weekend, that will be turned off. It's reminded me to do it. So, but I will make sure that goes into the Models for Heroes stuff anyway. It's not a problem. So yeah, and of course we were saying we are here to raise money for Models for Heroes, and I don't have a ticker with the correct bits on, but I do have an overlay. I know I do somewhere. Be right at the top, won't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you know I haven't? Dun, dun, dun. Well, anyway, if you want to bid, we've got we've got a Just Giving page that the link you will see in the description of this video and all the videos over the weekend, as well as the links for all of our sponsors. Everything's there. So if there's something that catches your eye and you want to go over to the website, place an order separately with them, please do that and support them, because they've supported us. It's only fair. And if you want to drop the little email and say thank you, or if you want to bid, drop them an email and say thank you for giving me the opportunity to bid on this, and I've got it. And maybe they'll ask you to send some pictures of your progress, etc. So there you go. Yeah. So we've been going for, well, probably an hour if we add the other video on together. So yeah, that's about it really from us. There is not a schedule to watch as a screen thing or a post, because it confuses everyone every year. So what I've done is I've set all of the streams up on the YouTube channel at UK time, so GMT time. So if you want to convert that into your time zone, please do so. And if you want to watch a particular part or particular country or zone of the world, there's some flags on all the what do you call them, thumbnails of the videos, which will give you the ability to understand whereabouts in the world you are. And like I said, the host will hopefully be doing no more than 4 hours. So we might end up having people from other time zones within those 8 hours. It's all going to be a bit of a higgledy-piggledy approach this year, which I'm hoping that's what will mix it up a little bit anyway. So, Steph, is there anything else you want to chat about? Because I'm been going forever.
Yeah, it's just trying to get a word in edgeways with you. Try and talk and cut up. Okay, I'll just sit here and STFU. I'm not saying the thing is though with James, all you've got to do is just wind him up, let him go.
Absolutely.
Won't make sense. No, I think you've covered everything perfectly, James. Well done, you, and thank you, mate, for setting this off and setting it up and giving us guys the opportunity to do this. It's awesome. What have I
You know
just
what? It's my no. So it's fine. It's my pleasure. It's something I really enjoy to do. The Model Officers Mess Facebook group. It's our birthday. It's a way of getting everyone around a table or a bench, bending a bit of plastic, celebrating the fact that we've been going for so long, celebrating the fact that we got so many people that are in that group. Not always talking all the time, because we don't. There are times where it's a little bit quiet, and there's times where it's a bit more busy, and the interaction could be better in some respects. But that's down to the community. That's how they want it. There's lots of communities everybody's involved in, so I'm just very grateful for the support that everybody gives us through that page. And it's a way that that page can give a little bit of support to other parts of the community. So it's a pleasure for me. However, I have just suddenly realized there is one big sponsor this weekend that I have not mentioned at all, any way, shape or form. And I should have done that at the beginning. One of our sponsors is StreamYard themselves. StreamYard have very kindly this year donated a package for us to be able to use. That's enabled us to have a very separate account to all the other things in which we do. I do pay for a package, and I think Steph pays for a package as well, but it's not the top packages. And Nadine and the team at StreamYard were really, really kind and contacted us last year. We couldn't do it last year, but I spoke to her this year and she said to definitely help. So they give us a package for 10 days. Thank you very much for that. It's enabled us to have a very separate account, and all the hosts have got the access through the dedicated email address to this StreamYard, which gives them the ability to give the entertainment to you. So StreamYard, thank you very much for having our back. Thank you so much for giving us the ability to bring this broadcast to all the people that watch it and raise some money for a great charity. We will give you some more shout outs, obviously, as we go along through the weekend. But that's it. I will be up in the UK anyway. It will be about 8 o'clock in the morning when the things will kick off with the Australian guys, which will be 7:30 their time, remember, but 8:30 in the UK. So I'll be joining them guys. If you're about, come and see us. If you really want to mix things up, and you know the way your working pattern is you can't really do this, you can't do that, maybe you want to start with the Australians and build with them. Why not? Or the Australians, or the people from New Zealand, and or wherever, whatever works. So countries, actually, I didn't say that. The countries this year that we've got people coming to you through the stream will be Australia, New Zealand, Hong Kong, Singapore, Holland, Sweden, Belgium, UK, US, and I think Canada, if I'm not wrong. And there may even be a few Mexicans as well, but we'll have to wait and see. We're slowly getting those pins all in every country. So if you're watching this and you thought, oh, you know what, never done that, give it a go, and you're in a different country, just let us know where you are in the world and we'll give you a big shout out.
Yep.
There we go. Well, guys, thank you very much. We don't have an outro this year. However, what we do have is we have your favorite tune. And your donations in advance. Until then, ta-ra!
Boys, stay safe, keep modelling.
Buttons. Keep waving, Steph. Keep waving.
Stop! My arm taking.